Hello there, Twitch TV, Scourge13 again, and we are hitting Elite Dangerous Horizons pretty hard this week, but it's a fun game, and I have finally found what the should be the holy grail of bounty hunting. Let's go ahead and load up the game and get to it. There's a nice system called Cremain, which is actually right next to the default spawning area. Um, for those of you who do not have the Elite Dangerous expansion, or perhaps hadn't restarted your save like I did. It was about 80 light years away from where Navarone and I last left off. But, alright. Let's get to it. I'll show you when we get there. It shouldn't take all that long. Game loads pretty quick. Alright, welcome viewers. Welcome Repok. How you doing? Twitch seems to be malfunctioning a little bit tonight. I can see that I have about 6 viewers right now, but I don't know any of your names, so I apologize if I know I usually give everyone a greeting. It is not. Please don't be offended that I have no idea who you are or how to greet you. I'm sure chat will do whatever. If you want to say hello to me, I'll say hello back, but right now it's not giving me a list of viewers, but there are 6 of you, so welcome, welcome. Alright, so this holy grail that I'm speaking of, there is, in this system, and we can't see it, it doesn't look like you can see it on the map, but in the, well, really in the system right next door here, where is, you know what, we just need to go outside. That's all we need to do. See, I did some bounty hunting earlier, and I upgraded the ship. The bounty hunting I did gave me a friendly reputation with the Federation. That's great. There's also a lot of players here. I've had to, oh, see, look at that. Player right there. I can tell it because it's using a non-standard skin. Let's see who that is. That is Commander A Condiment. That's hilarious. But there are players all over this, as you can see on the radar. Just all over the place. And he is flying like... oh, is that a orca that was flown by a player? That's kind of cool. So that guy has a Diamondback Explorer. We do not. I would like to get a Diamondback Explorer. The cockpit is actually kind of similar, but cooler. And it's a little bit better of it's a little bit more of an all-rounder. You can get some good... I thought someone was shooting at me, but I guess not. Yeah, we'll just get away here. Come on. Yeah, and this little ship is actually pretty good. Unfortunately, in order to afford the Explorer, I'm going to have to trade this thing in. But we're almost there, actually, in terms of being able to afford things. I also now have a frame shifter. I upgraded the power. I basically got this ship to what I would consider my manifest destiny for it. Okay, we're looking for the resource extraction site. It's a quick hop, skip, and a jump away. Now you want to approach these resource extraction sites from either the bottom or the top, and the reason why is because if you approach it from the ring, it will drop you out of warp inside the asteroid field about 200, 300 kilometers away, and that takes a long time to fly there. But if you come from one of the sides or from below, rather, or from above or below, you will be much closer to where all the action's going to be. So we need to slow down here. If we screw this up, which we might... Ooh. See, we were going too fast there. You got to be really careful, because if you come out of warp, it might dump you right on top of an asteroid. You don't know. With these resource extraction sites. But here we go. We're coming from below. We jumped out just perfect. This is where we want to be. And once again, the game is just so beautiful. I mean, look at that. Oh, look at that. See, this is another reason why I like these cockpits. You can see all the way around. Oh, it's Gorgeous, even though it's gray. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get to it. Leaf Basher, welcome. Looks like chat is kind of working again. I do, on my little cheat viewer here, I've got one browser viewer, which must be Leaf Basher, and 5 mobile viewers. Usually it tells me who everyone is, but it doesn't seem to be. It only tells me that Leaf Basher's here. So for whatever reason, maybe this is a change or something I just don't know, but it seems like my program's only telling me who's watching in a browser. So I apologize for those of you who are viewing and I'm not greeting you. Anyway, this is a great place to do bounty hunting. Usually the payout is about 50 to 60 grand per thing. I was able to do just maybe about 20 minutes of bounty hunting, and I got $1 million in credits from doing this. Popped a couple of pythons that were worth $250 each, and then some, you know, little fiddly bits that were worth 50 to 60k, and I walked away with a cool mill. Probably popped about 25 ships in total, which wasn't all that much, or all that many. Considering how I've destroyed at least 300 over the course of my streaming this, since I cleared my save. So, ooh. Let's let him have it. I'm not so worried about conserving ammo. Generally, what I'd like to do is actually stay here until my multi-guns run out of ammo. And then just see how much we can get. See, 71k for what, 1 kill. And we've only been here, you know, not even hardly 2 minutes. So you can really make it, and it's usually these ASP explorers that are the ones that are the big ticket items. And the way you hunt in here is that, unlike nav beacons, you really do have to look. This place is so busy with so many security forces and all that, that you really just have to look at the flashing lights and then head towards those. Major Alvega, welcome to the stream. We are hunting, doing some bounty hunting in the asteroid field here. We're going to see what a full magazine of multi-cannon ammo and my Diamondback will get us in terms of credits. Of course, we'll bail if it turns out that I get really hurt. We already earned 71k with 1 kill, so these resource extraction sites are amazing. Here's another Diamondback Scout. Perhaps in another life we could have been friends. But he's wanted, and I want the money. Name is Dwishy. That's interesting because I thought we popped a Dwishy last night. Oh, didn't have my hard points deployed. Little dirt by him. Seems like he upgraded his thrusters. I did not actually upgrade the thrusters on this thing. Ironically, I found that the default thrusters were pretty decent. Okay, let's open up. Whoa, cutting it kind of close there, are we, Dwishy? Don't hit the security forces. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, don't turn to, don't look at me. The shields on this thing though, I upgraded those to, I think it's actually Class B maximum size. So yeah, he can't really, he can't even scratch my paint. He's never going to get through my shields. And I have sealed shells, decent B-class shield cell chargers, just in case. Alright, let's see how much you were worth. 42k. See, these are worth a heck of a lot more than... It's busier. Things are worth a lot more. Than at the nav beacons. Let's kind of get back into the resource extraction site. Things haven't quite spawned in. Usually this place is crazy. You kind of see these mining lasers flash off in the distance. Kind of neat. Very beautiful. Always love fighting here. After we get about 1 million doing this, or when we exhaust our multi-cannon magazines, we'll cash these in. Cash these bonds in. Then we'll do some combat missions on the surface. There's a nice planet nearby that's got lots of fragging drones and finding things on the surface missions. So we'll go do a couple of those. Oop, battle going on. See, it's so busy, battles are erupting all over the place. Basically what we need to do is put power to engines and get over there. Federal dropship. That might be the hostile. It looks like it is, because the green dot is... Okay, we want to target its power plant. Now, generally in the Diamondback, I am not concerned with getting in front of these bigger ships. But I will say that between the Python and the dropships and the assault ships, I'm more worried about the Federal ships than I am about the Pythons that spawn here. Okay, let's do it. Let the scan complete, and then we'll switch to multi-cannons. Alright. Oh, don't look at me! Alright, need to draw power to weapons. Alright, let the weapon coil charge. Don't, man, that guy is making me nervous. Is that a player? It looks like that's a player. He's gone. Oh yeah, see, 145k. You can't beat that with a frickin' stick. Commander Bulma. Oh, nice. He's got the synth paint job. Nice, nice. Rocho75, welcome to the stream. We're just doing some bounty hunting. We're going to see what a full magazine of multi-cannons can get us. That might decrease a little bit now that we got another player here. Let's chat. Maybe not. Yeah. I'm going to try to get away from him if at all possible. The thing is, he probably... What is his rank? Expert. So he's been at this for a while. I had to reset my save. So I'm back to being a novice. Sit there. Alright. Yeah. Federal security. Type 9 heavy. Those probably aren't going to be wanted. No.
Scan detected.
Anything that I haven't scanned here? Asp Explorer with its... probe. And he's clean now, so I was kind of jumping the gun there. Let's see. Anything? Okay, this place is filling up with players. Might want to pick a different resource extraction site. Okay, that miner just said that he's reporting back to base. Now, usually pirates listen to that. The NPC pirates listen to that chatter, and they'll warp in something like a Python or a Fer-de-Lance to come intercept. So we might have a good fight here. Unfortunately, we've got all these players about that could take... Usually it's not this quiet. I want to get away from these players. You can travel a fair distance away and things will still spawn in. So I'm just going to do that. To get out of the way of these guys. Things will spawn in ahead of us. eventually. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's awake. Let's see. That's just mining lasers, and that's back towards the players. Oh, see, things are going to spawn over here-ish. There's a contrail going that way. Something over here. Let's see what that is. Interesting. So somebody was mining over here. They left behind a fragment. Whoa. Well, looks like the party is just gonna stay over there, huh? Alright. Call me a liar, why don't you? Maybe those players will get bored and wander off. Seems like they may have. It's not spawning any new NPCs either. It's kind of weird. Nothing. Well, this is highly unusual. Maybe the game was like, no, you've already gotten a million credits out of here. Meh. Oh, that's that same guy. It's gonna go all the way to 0. Well, if this is going to be how this is, then we'll have to check out a different one. Alright, nothing's going on here. Maybe we'll go do some surface missions instead. Maybe that's the game telling me that I should just do some surface missions. That's, I think, is what the game is telling. Alright. Keep thinking if I spam it, it'll just not be true, but...
Frameshift drive charging.
Alrighty. Calling that one short.
4, 3.
Okay, let's go dock at a surface base, pick up a surface mission, and see how those go this evening. And we'll come back to that. There is a lot of potential there. We already made. Oh well, it's gotta load. Yeah, we already made. Oh wow. We got 300K, but I can't claim these two right now. We got about 150K out of that we can claim immediately. And another 200K or so that we can claim later. By going on a journey. Now, of course, where we want to go is on the other side of this gas giant. So this is where we're going to fly out of the ring by going above it. Because we are slow as fudge between the ring. The mass of the ring slows us down. The mass of that gas giant slows us down. So we've got to fly vertically out of here. Thread the incredibly large eye of the needle. Just get above it all. Get above it all. And kind of come back. There we go. Wohler Terminal. Then maybe later we'll go on I didn't realize that a lot of those bounties I was getting were in the Empire and Alliance. Oh, to get to an Alliance world is going to take a while. Oh, player ahead of us. Who is it? Commander Dead Poetic. Yeah, this place is crawling with players, which is great because we've been playing. I've been playing open play every time I stream, and we've seen not a whole heck of a lot of players. Yeah, everyone's going to that one resource extraction site. I bet it's and I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Okay. None of these players are wanted. I always kind of wish that we have a wanted player. I have an FSD. We could pull that wanted player right out of hyperspace and I could blow him away for his $200 parking fine. But just the thrill of trying to pop another player that's wanted would more than make up for the measly infraction that they probably committed in terms of what they're actually worth. Okay. Whoa there, bucko. Why don't you smack into me? And I don't think you're actually physical. I don't think in hyperspace or in super cruise like that you're actually physical, but that was crazy.
Docking request granted.
Okay. A lot of players here right now. I see one. He's in a non-standard skin. He's right there. Put down the landing gear to help you slow down. That's a little trick you can use. For whatever reason, this ship brakes a lot better when you got your landing gear down. Whoa.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Pad 42. Alright, we'll just swoop on in. Oh. There we go. Not exactly pretty, but it worked. Alright, we'll go into the hangar so no one bothers us. I have been shot at by players sitting on the pad, just sitting on the pad. Maybe they didn't like my paint job, or they were trying to speak Brazilian to me and I wasn't responding. Okay, excellent. So we've got a decent amount of bounty there. Building up our balance. Okay, where is the nearest... Get out of here. Where is the nearest surface base? Well, actually, let's check the bulletin board. If it gives us a mission to do a supply run or something, we should probably do that. Ooh, cleaner required. Eliminate Gondor. Earn credits. But that's not... I want to build rep with the Federation, so I'm not going to do that one. Okay. Let's see. Where is the nearest base? Curb Beam Hub. Yep, that's actually the most near settlement. So let's go there. Alright, let's look up, make sure... there's a player in his Black Friday skin. It's nice to be in these spaces. I kind of wish there was a social area, though. Like, there's a place where people go to meet up and chat. Form wings, you know, find some randos to join your wing.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright. Curb Beam Hub. Alright, we're gonna have to boost a lot to get out of here. Power to that engine. Boom! Go, go, go!
Frameshift drive charging. 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see if there's anything wanted on our way. I haven't gotten a chance to actually do my FSD drive. Commander Bulma was talking. We saw him at that asteroid site. Oh, he's behind me. He's like, no. Talking to that barge. Whoa. Svia Tiameli Incognito. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can stick this landing. Let's see if we can go all the way from orbit to the landing pad without messing up too bad. It's not looking like it already. Whee! Oh, it's an ice planet, so that'll be fun. Players are all over the place. Alright, and they're exactly on the wrong side of the planet, which is exactly what I wanted to be on. Exactly. Okay. Okay, wow.
Hull integrity compromised.
Yep. But hey, we got there fast, huh? We can fly for a couple hours, no problem. Now we gotta wait for the cooldown. Derp, 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 derp. Where is Navarone? Should be on here. Getting interdicted.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, we jump up.
4, 3, 2.
And then we coast on in.
Engage. Orbital flight engaged.
Excellent. Yeah. That's what I want to see. Hello, welcome new viewers. We're going to do some surface missions here. And a Commander Grisou. Let's see if he's wanted. Nope, of course not. Why would that be true? Dropping from orbital cruise. Should be able to just glide on into that settlement there. I love the little creaks it gives. Alright, let's get a surface mission going. Pick something up. Really? You popped me out all the way over here, huh? This game just wants to mess with me right now, apparently. We've got a minute. We can spare it, I guess. friends online. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and request docking.
Docking request granted.
Head to landing pad 4. Surface outposts are not that busy, huh? Not like at Wohler Terminal. Just a little bit more.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, there we go. Just set her down nice and easy.
Docking successful. Engine
Okay.
disengaged.
Let's repair. Let's refuel. Let's check the bulletin board. The data retrieval. Performance review. What is this? It's looking at investigating and skimmers for their security division. To help their decision, they require pilot to give them competent live fire combat. Target type sentry. Target count 2. Planet. Alright, let's do that one. Then we'll do the other one too. What is this? Agreement in place. Secure a secure amount of data. However, they have reneged on the deal. We are willing to reward a commander. Comms away and retrieve the data. Alright, seems good. Seems like fun. Alright. Go ahead and launch. See navigation. Galaxy map. Gonna go to the markers.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Let's go.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright. System map. Alright, where are we going to do this fight? Alright. What's the performance review going to show us? Target type, sentry. Target location, planet. Time left. Alright, do we just have to leave the settlement? Because I've left the settlement. I guess we just land somewhere.
Frameshift charge detected.
Yeah, we just land somewhere. Land somewhere outside the settlement. Think. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let's put more power to engine, shall we? Merton, how you doing? Doing a surface mission. We gotta pop some drones. Gonna welch that up. Whoa.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright. Alright. Boy, the SRV. This thing stands out, doesn't it? Let's take a look at it from the outside. Kind of neat looking. All right, let's get it out of here. Miss ship. That way it'll be available when we need it. Okay. Okay. Go about 10 meters per second. We can probably go a little bit faster. 12 meters per second. Looking for drones. Guess we're supposed to be. Now I wonder. Okay, well. There were some metallic contacts on there. Ow? Oh. Okay. Can't really see. Let's see if I can get better contrast by turning the lights off. Yeah, there we go. Oop. Oh, lost it. We had a contact on there. I saw it. It was there. There's something over here. Doesn't seem like it's the drones. Let's see what there is to see, shall we? Ooh, careful. What are we looking at here? Is it this stuff? Hold on there, Sparky. Apparently not. Something ahead. This? That's gotta be what it was. Where are the drones? I'm in the no fire zone. What? Well, thanks for letting me know. Jeez. Good gravy. So it's just detecting the little bits of the... Well, that's lame. Where are the drones at? Let's see if the drones that we're going to spawn on the other mission will count. So let's throttle down. Figure out if we can... Oh, we still haven't left the settlement yet. No wonder. Well, let's get this puppy going. Wee-haw! Oh, now we're flying. Whoa! Okay. Oh. Okay. Not doing that. Alright, we are out of the settlement. So now something should spawn. I didn't realize I was that close to the settlement. You do not exist, but I'll drive you around you anyway. Anything cool? There's just emptiness. It's looking like we've got contacts on the scanner. But they're probably just those icebergs or whatever. Yeah, see, there's a range of them in front of us. Not getting any kind of special. Getting close to something. Oh. 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 It's just getting higher. What is that? Hello. You do not look normal. What are you? Not something I can pick up, apparently. No, nope, nope. I meant to spin. I forgot the flight controls are different. Alright, we found our first thing. It's not a mission thing. Oop. What was that? You saw it on there, right? It was a contact. Alright. So... what do? Okay. Now I can hover around and pick these things up. Okay, I gotcha. Right? No? Derp. Can't select them as a target. Just roll slowly backwards to see if I can... Should be able to pick them up, right? How do I do that? Okay. So that's how we do it. We gotta hold the right-click button. Recluse Knight, welcome. Picking up some fragments, apparently. Didn't want to select that as a target. I want to select this as a target. This is kind of fiddly. Alright. Okay, fun, fun. Still looking for those drones. Where are them drones at? Something ahead. Whoop, bonk. Ooh. Contact. Oh. Hello. What are you? Nothing? Arise on the terrain? You can go faster. Interesting. Well, where are the drones? Send in the drones, please. There's some kind of a contact on my scanner. Oh, I see something. That dark thingy. Yeah, well, they're all airless bodies right now, so that means they're all going to look like deserted wastes with little cities on them. Supposedly, this is a combat mission I'm on right now, where I'm supposed to blow up some drones on a planet, but the drones aren't spawning. They don't exactly give you a lot of direction on where you need to land for these missions. I'm sure there's something I'm not missing, or that's something that I am missing, rather. I know that you investigate on the using this little radar here that, you know, you see the little lights, things light up there, and you follow those lights to whatever is triggering them. But it looks like it's just plain sailing. I don't see whatever it was that I was following. I've lost it by now. It seems like there's a contact over here. Dead ahead. You know, you can't make heads or tails of this dang thing. Playing music now, that's usually a good sign. Any second now we'll get... I want to see, there's something over there. I want to see what that is. It's dark. Everything else on this planet's, you know, not dark. I want to see what this is. Whoop, I heard a new sound. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's some kind of new sound on the scanner. Found any cool stuff? Here's the first I've seen that's not brown. I found some minerals that I can sell. I don't know if that's cool. I'm supposed to be blowing things up right now. That's kind of why I took the mission. So on one hand, it is kind of enjoyable to explore. On the other hand, I was wanting to shoot. Yeah, there's some kind of contact up ahead. It's making a distinct. Yeah, you can hear it now. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Directing me towards this. Oh, geez. That's not... What is that? That looks artificial. I have seen Space Engine. It looks awesome. I wish there was a game to go along with it. All those awesome visuals, though. Right, it's just kind of an exploration simulator, but to see the stuff that it generates is amazing. I use Space Engine to... Whoa! Okay, here we go! This is the mission. Alright. So, I'm wanted... Aw, come on, bro. Alert. All data point links established. Intel package created. I'm not sure what that means. Seems like there's another contact over here. Alright, so all we had to do was drive for a while. That's good to know. I am wanted, but that should expire here. Yeah, we got 300 credit bounty. Yeah, it's going to expire in 8 minutes, so before we're done with the mission, it will expire. So I'm not that ticked off about it. So that was fun. Now we got to find one more. Okay. So I'm getting a better understanding of how to work this radar thingy. Closer we get, the tighter those pings will be. So we've got to try to travel. See, we're traveling back the way we came, and it didn't seem like there was anything over there. But it's picking something up. I just can't tell what it is. It looks pretty regular over there. See, it's getting tighter. Is it taking me to this iceberg over here? Playing music, and it played music last time we were coming up on something. Yeah, we're getting closer to something. And that's that. Yeah, we need to find one more. And then this mission will be complete. Something is up here. See, it's getting tighter. So something is up here. Don't know what it is. Terrain looks pretty regular. Probably going to be another mineral site, but that's okay. We can sell those for good money. I still don't know what it's pointing me at. It should be dead ahead. Is it that thing? Doesn't look as big as that thing that sent the drone after us. I think it's yeah, it's going to be minerals. Yeah, that's alright. Alright. Yay, I'm mostly aimless. Hurrah! Where'd my other mineral go? There it is. Alright, there's something over this direction. Now that I have a better understanding of how to work this radar thing, I'm finding this is a lot more fun. Okay. Hunting for the next droid. Oh yeah, there's something. Got that high pitch, like metallic. There's the Geiger counter sound. There's that high pitch. Woo 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 woo. Yeah, we're getting closer to something. Keep it ahead of us. Might be over this ridge here. Yep. Coming up on something. It's over here. Alright. Yep, this might be it. I see something just over the crest of the hill. Let's try not to get a bounty this time. Yeah. Alright. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Here it is. It's gotta make sure it's criminal. It's scanning us too. There we go. Yay. Leave area to avoid threat. Huh. Alright. We did our mission. Let's get a little bit away from that. Defensive perimeter exited. Alright, let's call back our ship. Where is it going to come from? Ship. Oh. There it is. Where is... There it is. There's my purple Diamondback. Yeah, I know, right? $75 is more than enough to get all this stuff for free. Alright. Is Nightbot around? Nightbot is around, but he's not working very well. He's drunk. More drunk than usual, even. Alright, let's get back on the ship. Alright. Nope! Wrong button. Transfer cargo. Oh, I don't have cargo to transfer. Excellent. Thanks for the follow, Recluse Knight. I appreciate it. Alright. Everything's getting stowed back into the ship. Excellent. There's my promotion message. Always love the animations. Alright. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Landing gear retracted.
If I'm not mistaken, we do have to warp out of here. Okay, let's go to the next mission site. Okay, I can actually pay the bounty. Let's go do that. We're only 10 kilometers away from this thing. Oh, right. Can only pay it on the hyper jump. Dang it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can't believe I got a bounty doing that. Actually, I can. Nope, I am playing with keyboard and mouse. On H jump. Okay, well, let's find our next one. LTT 58 whatever. We actually have to go to the galaxy map for this? Yeah. Where's my other quest marker though? Oh geez, really? Alright, well. Let's drop out a warp so that no one scans me and decides to pop me. Okay, what is it? LTT 15899. Learn to type 15899. Learn to type 18599. Learn to type 15899. Oh, but Jesus, that's so far away. All right. And it's going to be here. It's Drake Arsenal. So we'll plot an exit point right there. Let's do it. Let me guess. It's behind the planet. Yerp. So we got to fly around the planet. Arrgh. Unlock the destination for now.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No music. Yeah, no music. It's Nightbot's not working. It's gone on sabbatical or something. He's supposedly moderating chat, but he doesn't do or say much anymore. Okay, we are now in deep space. Here comes somebody to go kill us. I don't want to scan him. I want to warp out of here. Alright, gotta lock the destination. Oh, it's already locked.
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go. It's kind of silly how you have to pay a bounty, even if it's wanted, and you shoot before you know it's wanted. I feel like given the circumstances that it popped out of nowhere and was scanning me, that I should just be able to pop it. But you know, whatever. Cart Monkey, welcome to the stream. We are doing some ground missions. We just hunted some drones. That was kind of fun. Now, where is our next jump?
Frameshift drive.
Oh, we've got... How many jumps do we have? 3 jumps. Good thing this is a scout vehicle. Or a scout vehicle. Good thing this is a scout ship. It's enough jumps away that we're going to have to dock first to save the game in case I bite the big one on the surface. If it was just 1 or 2 jumps, I wouldn't bother, but it's enough jumps away that we'll have to dock at something in that system. Kind of surprised it's making us jump this far for only 70,000 credits.
Frameshift drive charging.
One of those headsets. Headsets. What do you mean headsets? I have a headset. I'm using it right now. It's a Turtle Beach X something or other. Oh, and here we are. Oh, nope. One more jump. Why is there another player here?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Drake Arsenal. Okay, we'll have to land. We'll have to land somewhere and then head to Drake Arsenal.
2, 1, engage.
Okay. Alright, where is this thing? Alright, 12,000 light seconds. Jiminy Christmas. Where is a reasonably close dock? Kekule Orbital, which is also near that same star. So that's going to be reasonably close to the mission, at least. Alright. Away we go. Let's check some other stats here, entertain some viewers. We are friendly with the Federation. We are not particularly friendly with anyone here. We have a balance of 78,000. We're worth 2.4 million. We need at least 2.9 to get the next ship up from this, so we need to spend some quality time hunting things in the asteroid fields of some planet. Tracking your head movement. Ah, okay. Okay, I get it. Now, I thought HOTAS or hot ass stood for hands on throttle and stick, which I don't use because I found that the sensitivity to the throttle and things is actually pretty good with the keyboard and mouse. And my programmable sensitivity, DPI sensitivity on my mouse is pretty good for the free look cam. And I could try to get one of those programs that tracks your head movement through your webcam, because I do have a webcam on top of my monitor. I never use it while streaming, because I never stream anything like Friday, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's. There's no reason to see my face. Okay, well, nothing to do but chill on Netflix until we get there. Is there anything cool over here? Yeah, medium security. That's about all there is. So many different stars. Yeah. Dormant bounties. Don't look at those. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong. Alright, we're getting close to being there. Ah. Yeah, Star Citizen's overhyped, I think. And it kind of really depends on who's streaming. The nice thing about streaming this game, though, is that it is linked to the front page of the game's website. So sometimes people will go there checking out some news. And if you can get like 10 viewers, that's usually enough to front page you on their website for Elite Dangerous. And that gives you extra traffic. But I stream because I enjoy it, not necessarily for the viewers. Well, I stream it for the viewers because I enjoy entertaining people. Let's put it that way. I don't stream things just to have people watch. If there's even one person who's not me watching, I do streams. Now, if there's no one watching and I've been streaming for an hour and a half and no one's coming in and no one's watching, then I'll shut the stream down because no reason to tie up that bandwidth. But, point is, what I'm trying to say is, I agree. I agree, this game should be more popular than Star Citizen right now. Everyone's nerding out right now, though, because Star Citizen had an update in which they released another part of their glorified tech demo. Like, this is what I don't understand. Like, this is a game. Star Citizen's a tech demo. I mean, I understand, like, if they release an update and it's popular for a few days, or, you know, but for the tech demo to be consistently popular, that's kind of crazy. And I've watched those streams. Like, I'm vaguely interested in the development of the game. I don't like their business model with the real money for in-game ships. That's one reason why I don't play EVE. I'm just not comfortable with that, with a lot of people with disposable income disposing of it in that fashion. That's why I prefer the games like this. It's massively multiplayer and online, but I could throw $3,000 at the developer and all they'll do is say, thank you, here's some paint. Instead of saying, thank you, here's a capital ship that no one else gets to have. And then everyone's like, well, you can buy it with in-game currency. But yeah, like, let's be honest. How long is it going to take you, gameplay-wise, to get a capital ship? Versus some person that has $3,000 in disposable income. You know, there are people out there that make that, you know, every 2 hours. Should those of us that don't have that ability really be able to... Anyway. Social commentary aside, let's dock and save the game. Maybe I'll be able to pay my bounty. Well, probably not. Why would I say something stupid like that? I'd probably have to pay it back at that station. Yeah, somebody spent over $30,000 on ships. And you know, and I can understand. Like, I mean, when Elite Dangerous was being developed, I mean, people were donating money left and right to this thing because they wanted it to succeed. And so, you know, they got a lot of benefits from it, in-game benefits. You know, they get, for example, for beta testing, Horizons, I get access to the Cobra Mark IV. But other people will have access to that thing, too, you know. It's not something that's going to be unique to me. The only thing that's really unique to me is that special Black Friday paint job. Well, on one hand, it's nice that he does extra work, you know. All right.
Engines disengaged.
That was a pretty good approach there. Let's refuel just for the sake of it. Let's actually manually repair our ship integrity. There we go. Let's see. Is there anything on the nearby surface that I can get? Killing grounds, pest removal. You eliminate Paris Ningolan. Target ETA. 30 minutes. I'm not going to hang around for 30 minutes to see if it'll show up. Anything... Emergency courier is needed. I've had their security database compromised. Okay. But at 21 minutes, I will never make that time. We'll come back later, perhaps, once we've saved the game now. That's what we really wanted to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Ooh, hello. Resource extraction site hazardous. That's a brand new rating. I've seen low, regular with no parentheses, high intensity, and now this is hazardous. That must be beyond intense. Anyway, Drake Arsenal. That's where we need to go. Let's do it. Enough chatting. Let's get to it. D, my Coldwell, welcome. Alright, let's do this base infiltration mission.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Alright. Zoom. Okay. Still a pretty significant chunk of light seconds away. Oh, still mass locked. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we are. Okay. Let's see. We'll have to. This is an infiltration mission, so we want to get within probably between 2.5 and 3 kilometers of the base. Then we'll set down and dismiss our ship, and then we'll try to roll in as stealthily as possible. But first we have to get there. We're not wanted in this system, so it should be a pretty uneventful ride. Nope, not interested in that. I'm trying to see if you want to get this game or not. Okay, well, honestly, I would recommend it. If you buy it, if you don't have the Horizons expansion, the new thing is all inclusive. So if for $60, you will get this base game and the expansion. And so really, there's never been a better time to buy. And it's one of those things where you buy it once, you get it forever. There's no subscription or anything wonky. The developers do charge real money for paint jobs that you can put on your ships, but that's only cosmetic. There's no gameplay altering items that you can get for real money, which is refreshing in space MMOs like this one. And of course, unlike other space MMOs, you can actually play by yourself in a solo play mode in which no players can ever bother you. And it's just going to be you against the environment. So, and you can also have a private session with friends. Let's see, what else is there? I'm in open play, which means that anybody else in open play is going to be here with me. And we're just kind of diving into some new content here. The surface missions. This one's an infiltration mission, so probably won't be that many fireworks to watch. But it'll be tense in that if we get scanned on our way in, then some fireworks will happen, and it will probably not be pretty for me. Alright. And I'm about to overshoot this. Yeah! Way overshot it. In order to do a successful landing, we need to get below 200 kilometers per second. There we go. Oh man, this planet's beautiful. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright. Oh wow, wow, wow. We're going fast, bro. We're going fast, bro. Can we go slower a little bit? There we go. Now we're going to be in glide mode. Yep, glide mode engaged. Again, we want to land about between 2.5 to 3 kilometers away from this base. We don't want to get hit by any anti-ship turrets that it might have. So we're going to kind of go a little lower. Okay, we're in regular flight mode now. 10 kilometers out. You can see those big black squares next to it that don't look like anything right now, but those are the big anti-ship batteries, and they are really tough. I'm in a combat vessel myself, and they will rip me apart. Off camera, I had a little incident. Okay, now you can see it's also surrounded by little blinky red lights. And that's the perimeter fence, so we've got to try to get in there without setting those off. Oh, that's another... I'm flying right at an anti-ship battery. Well, fudge. We might have to set down a little further away. Well, between 2.5 to 3 kilometers. That's what I said we tried to do, and here we are. Alright. Oh, practically perfect.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. Alright, we landed. Alright, let's deploy our little rover. What does the craft like and include? Oh man, so many things. So many things. Why haven't I looked at chat in a while? Ninja Quail, welcome. Let's see, what does the craft include? Well, you can land, get in a buggy, and roll around. Let's see, you can buy all kinds of different weapons. You know, lasers, multi-cannons are usually the most common. But speaking of... Oh, right. One thing we got to do. We'll drive a little distance out. We'll take the obligatory parting look at our... Look at that. Lovely ship right there. Lovely loud paint job that I put on it. Dismiss the ship. The AI will fly it now. It's packing up the vehicle bay. And it is going to go into orbit where it will pick us up in a hurry if we need it to. Alright, and it's basically gone. Okay, now. There it is. You can barely see the skyline there. Alright. Let's see. Oozy Monkey, welcome. How's my voice today? Is it all choppy? Okay, now we need to look out the mouse look wheel here. Nothing going on there. We can probably go a little faster than this. The terrain is actually pretty good here. Let's go up to 15 meters per second. Infiltrate this base. Demi Coldwell or Demi Coldwell. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright. We have to get inside this base. Okay. And then we have to figure out, once we're inside the base, we have to figure out where the comms array is so that we can hack into it. Ooh, getting kind of bumpy. Getting kind of hard to keep this. I don't know if you can tell or not, but you do have to correct the drive a little bit. So it's only going relatively straight because I am constantly giving it little corrections. But you know, that's part of the fun. It keeps you from falling asleep. Okay, see those red posts there? That's the perimeter fence I was talking about. Now, if we can cross between them well enough, they shouldn't detect us. Now there is a big turret. I don't know if you can make it out, but there is a big turret on that building. They can point. I'm pointing right at this hangar-like building, and on top of that's a big, huge twin-gun turret. We do not want to set off an alarm and get that thing to swivel onto us. Okay. Uh-oh. We didn't set off. Oh, boy. Alright, well, activate turret. Alright, now we're in turret mode. We can still drive. Any of these things activate, I can try to shoot them out. Now, where do you suppose there's the comm dish. You see it? That round thing? Oh man, it's literally on the other side. Okay, we're going to have to do some hiding here. Ooh, that's an anti-vehicle turret. This is not going to go as smoothly as I thought I was hoping it would. Okay, if we can avoid getting ganked by that. Whoa! I didn't get an infraction for that? Well, hell. Well, heck. Well. Stupid auto-aim. How do I turn that off? Alright, well, whatever. What is this? Anything fun? Is that a Funzo thing, or is that just... No, that one looks like it's scary. Okay, it looks like our way is going to be blocked here. I could jump over it with our jump jets. That would probably open us up to that thing. Oh yeah, this is a dead end. Yep, gravity's too high for that. We'll have to go around. Is Horizon's worth it? I think it is. If you have the original, it's actually discounted quite a bit. About $40 is the price of entry. Oh, hello. Oh, this is a generator. This is a generator. I can blow it and turn off the turrets. I can blow it. There we go. There, that turned off some of the security. Okay, wow. Alright, I need to go back to normal mode. I'm not wanted, so that's good. I'm still, despite blowing everything up, I am still infiltrating. No one knows I'm here for some reason. There's the comm dish. I disabled some security, but I don't actually know what security I ended up disabling. Activate turret. I didn't disable that, apparently. %, shields. Come on. Okay. Info. I got detected. Nope, still not wanted. Still not wanted. I might want to stop here and get my shields back. Alright. More power to systems, which will power up my shields. I want that to be solid blue. Yeah. I think Horizons is worth it. It is like a whole different new game. It's very enjoyable. There's only one ground vehicle right now, but... Okay. Oh! Ooh! Alright. Gotta get into the shields. Or gotta get into the turret. Activate turret. There is a hotkey for it. I'm just too lazy to learn what it is. Seems very forgiving in how... Not sure why I'm rolling slowly backwards. Is something broken? That was weird. That was a bug of some kind. Okay, whoa. Handbrake. Turret, 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 turret. Even somebody with as much suck as I have can. Am I hitting this thing? There we go. Are we wanted is the question. Nope. Still not wanted. We still haven't been detected. I mean, we've been detected. They must be all automated turrets. Okay. Now, somewhere on this thing is something we can interface with. Where is that thing? I know what it looks like. It's like a little cylinder. Nope. Too fast. There it is. Let's see, activate turret. That's what we're looking for. We scan it with the right mouse button and it deploys a little thing. Alright. Mission successful. We just got to get back to the base without dying. And we can kind of exit in any direction we want. Let's bring it up to a decent clip. Maybe not that fast. Oh, right back, right into the anti-ship guns. Okay, how about we don't go that way? Now this time we want to go where the radar isn't pinging. Alright, let's get the fudge out of Dodge. And this tells us we have to get just about 2.7 kilometers away from this base before we can call our ship back to pick us up. Oh, right, there's a huge ass turret there, or a huge butt turret there. Don't wanna do that. Let's go ahead and keep going. Go into this valley here. That should hopefully provide us with some cover. That turret could shoot at us if it was in range. We could do some exploring while we're here. There's a mineral deposit right there. We could analyze that while we're here. Let's go ahead and analyze it. Get some more money. Alright. Get our exploration rank up. How far do we have to go from the thing? Okay, still got another 1.5 kilometers. What is Streambot? Rosa set, welcome by the way. I'm not sure what Streambot is. Arisa set Warwick? I'm not sure. Nightbot? No, that's like a free bot made by a guy with the Twitch username of Night. You can get it for free. And it moderates your channel for you. Keeps people from posting porn links and such. Also has a nice little timer on it, so I can advertise my YouTube channel without sounding like a jerk every 5 minutes. So that way I can focus on sounding like a jerk all the time. Okay, how far away? Still a kilometer. Let's pick up the pace here. We just got to extract ourselves from this base, and then we'll head back to the system what gave us the mission and pay off the fine that we got there because of bull honky, and turn these things in for some nice cash. Now, in terms of like credits per hour, doing the surface missions right now is not very profitable. You're mostly doing them for the reputation that you'll build from them, to get factions to like you. And you're mostly doing them for the fun of it, because they're new, and because they are fun. I mean, that was tense. Even though the turrets, I don't know, maybe they might want to investigate bringing the turrets a little bit more. What is that? Is that metallic? What is that? I know we're trying to get out of here, but there is something right up ahead that looks amazeballs. Oh, that's just ice. That was just an ice shelf. Okay, we still need to get a few hundred meters away. Wait a minute. What is this? This dark thing. What is it? Is this artificial? Oh, it does. It looks at... What are you? What are you? That must be ice, too. Yeah, that's ice. That's nothing. My scanner doesn't work on it. But let's not get too distracted here. 50 meters. Let's just do it and get out of here. We can mess around on the surface of a friendly moon. All right, recall ship. All right, now let's try to see if we can find it. It's going to make us wait 30 seconds, I think. Playing some nice music in the background. The Oxymoron A113, welcome to the stream. We just completed a infiltration mission successfully. We just need to wait for our ship to show up in 1 second. Here we go. There it is. Our lovely purple Diamondback Scout coming to pick us up. And we fly back, make like 5 jumps back to the system that gave us this mission and cash it in. Oh, nice. That lined up very well. Okay. All right. Oop, 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 oop. Don't go too fast. All right. Bring it to a stop. Proceed to boarding point. Yeah. That's kind of finicky. Whatever. Okay. And we go to the ship, and then we're going to take the fudge off. Alright. Before we do, no one knows we're here still, so let's go ahead and take this opportunity to plot our route back. We need to get back to... What was it? Is it going to show us here? Cremain. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Show us a system map. And let's plot a route directly here. Curb beam hub. There. Plot a route directly there. Let us go. Alright, landing gear up. Alright, let's get our engines out. Max drive this.
Frameshift drive
Alright, we're going to
charging.
leap right from the surface to a different star. How fun is that? Okay, that was sweet. So those two missions together are worth about 100,000 credits. It took me about an hour to do it. That's that's not great. We should do some bounty hunting. That'll get my credits per hour back up. I want to get into the upgraded version of this ship, the Diamondback Explorer instead of the Diamondback Scout. I want that large turret.
Frameshift
Okay.
drive charging.